In this video, we'll show you how to use a free extension to upload a CSV file to your chatbot and leverage the latest AI, Gemini 1.5 Flash, to answer your questions directly from the data. Whether you're managing personal finances or building a business application, this method lets you have a conversation with your information. Firstly, let's go to ChatGPT to generate the data. We enter, "Please generate a CSV file containing 50 salesperson's first name, last name, working years, role, and salary." ChatGPT gives us the code to generate the CSV file. You can make a copy and run it to generate the file. I had another try and asked the same question. This time, ChatGPT gave the data with randomly generated data with 50 salespersons. If this is the case, you can directly copy the data and save it as a CSV file. I have saved it and we will use the data for this demo. If you have your real data, of course, you can use it. Here shows the Voiceflow chatbot demo. Let us take a look. The first block is a set block where we set the Gemini API key. Next, we use a text block to ask the user to upload a CSV file. We then use a custom action to execute an extension. We add the name ext_CSV file upload, which will be passed to the extension. We will show you the code of the extension later. In the paths, we have the default path, complete, which is defined in the extension. We turn on this stop on action so the chatbot will wait for the user to finish before moving to the next step. After the CSV file is uploaded, we use a set block, where we extract the data from the payload of the last event, and save it to the data variable. Next, we use a text block to ask the user to input his question, and we use a capture block to capture the entire user reply and save it in the question variable. We then use a set block to build the prompt, where we will send the data together with the user question to Gemini so the AI model will reply with the information provided. Now, we are ready to make API calls. In the API block, we set the type as post, and input this URL to connect to Gemini 1.5 Flash model. Don't forget to put the Gemini API key at the end. We also add the content type in the headers. In the body, we will pass this data structure, which containing the prompt we have built in the past. Please note we need to use single quote for the prompt variable instead of double quotes, because the CSV data have lots of double quotes. Lastly, we capture the response from the AI model and extract the data using this data structure. We save it in the answer variable. At the end, we simply use the text block to display the answer to the user. We provide two buttons as well. The next question button has an action to go to the CSV question block, so the user can input the next question. The end conversation button has an action to end the conversation. Next, we will go over the extension, which is used in the custom action block. Here is the extension, CSV file upload extension. We have the name and the type of response. We check if the trace type or the trace payload name matches ext_CSV file upload. In the render, we create a file upload container. In the inner HTML, we have the simple CSS style and input with type of file for the user to upload a file. We then select the file input and file upload box. We add event listeners to both. For the file input listener, we extract file from the input. We provide an image to indicate the file upload. We create a file reader object. For the onload, we have the text as the result, and parse the CSV data using the method from D3. In order to use the D3 library, we need to add the script with the src in the index.html, so the module can be pulled to use in our code. After parsing the text, we have the data, and convert the data into a string using the JSON string ify method. We use this image to indicate the success of the file upload. Finally, we output the CSV data in the payload, and set the type as complete. We call the file reader's method read as text, and pass the file as the parameter. Finally, we need to append the file upload container to the element. In the index.html, we need to import the CSV file upload extension. We also put it in the extensions array. Just a reminder, the name in the custom action block should match that in the extension code. Let us publish and run the bot. You may click the Embed Widget button to copy the integration code. I have already done that, so I am going to skip this step. Now let us run the bot on the website. First, we click and upload the CSV file, which contains the data of 50 salespersons generated by ChatGPT. You may use your own data here. We ask, who has the highest salary? It replies, Evelyn Clark earning $79,000. Next, we ask, who has the lowest salary? It replies, Isabella Hernandez, with $36,000. Let us check the data. As we can see, the data from the file shows that the reply is correct. We continue to ask, who has the working years of 8? The bot gives a list of salespersons that have 8 years of working experience. Next, we ask, who has the role of sales manager? It shows the list of sales manager. We now ask, who has the first name of Lily? It says, Lily Adams. We can see the name in the above list. We ask, who has the last name Ross? It says, Ellie Ross, which we can also see here in the list. As you have seen, we can ask a lot of questions related to the CSV data. Let us ask a more difficult question, what is the average salary? The bot gives the code with all the data we input. Next we ask a specific question, what is the salary of John Doe? It replies, $75,000. You can continue to ask more questions. But for this video, we just click to end the conversation. As we have shown, it provides a free and powerful platform to chat with your data in a CSV file. Hope it helps. If you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. If you have any comments and suggestions, please let us know. Thank you for your support.